Today I'm going to cut some grass at the big pasture on the fence near the road, and the pasture road up to the bridge, and in front of the house. Yeah, okay. And it's not so bad today. It's only just over 80. Comfortable anyway. Perfect day to cut grass. It's partly cloudy, which is even better. There's some nice clouds up there. Yeah. There's some big thunderhead up there. Yeah, pretty high up. Big old cloud above me too. Yeah, the sun's right about there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but that won't last for long. Sun will come out eventually. Well, I'm ready. Look at a nice cloud there. Catching the sunlight just right. This one here fell apart. It was a lot higher from when I was on the other side of the house. Now it's shrunk. Yeah, there's clouds everywhere today. But eventually the sun will come out from behind the clouds. I pumped up a couple tires, refueled, so I'm ready to go. Oh, I checked the oil too, and the air filter. Yeah, I got a new air filter here a while back. Yeah, and it's working pretty good. I bought it online. I think it came from China from the tracking. Anyway, cut the grass out of the big pasture first. Then I'll come back and finish up here. Well, cattle are down here eating grass. So I think I'll cut I'm going to cut last time I cut the fence there first. But today I'm going to cut the grass on the pasture road up to the bridge first. I see a couple buzzards out there. Okay, let's get started. Well, cattle are eating, so that's good. Clouds are a little sunny right now, but it's not too hot. Could be hotter for this time of year, so I'm glad of that. Okay, let me go open that gate and start cutting some. I'm going to cut all the way down to the bridge, and then after I get done with this section, I'm going to cut this all the way through there. Okay, open the gate. I'm going to cut this section. When I'm done with this section, I'm going to cut back here. No, I'm going to cut this section first. Then I'll cut this section. I want to cut the back on the outside of the fence, but I'm going to do that last, just in case I get hung up. Okay, let's go back to the mower and get going. Oh, it's pretty dry. Grass is even drying up. Could sure use some rain. As usual, I changed my mind. Since I'm down here, and I'm going to close the gate, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Because when I'm done cutting this, I got to get my little sickle and cut the weeds right under the fence, which I can't mow with the mower. So let's get going on that. Okay, let's see if I can get it through there. It's a tight fit by that tree, but I think it's squeezed it in before, so I think I'll do it again. Looks like the cattle are headed down to the creek to soak in the water for a while. Wish I had a cloud over me. Sun's pretty warm. Yeah. But anyway, I got the outside cut, but now I got to go down. I have to go get off my mower and use my little sickle to cut everything underneath it, and because I can't catch it with my mower. Cleaned up pretty good. I got the weeds cut underneath the fence. Now I got to cut the fence, the weeds along the fence by the road. This here was easier to cut. There were some big weeds on this side, but the cattle have been eating stuff from underneath the fence a little bit, so there really wasn't nothing actually growing under the fence. So it cut up a little cleaner. I didn't have to use my hand sickle for that. I got a place to cool off down here, and also up on top. It's cool under the bridge, on the bridge now. But when I first put the bridge in, there was no trees around here. Or if they were small. But they grew up pretty big over the years. Yeah, pretty much. I think I built this bridge in, let me think, 98? I always thought it was 88, but I had a marking on the bridge over there, and it said 98, so maybe I was mistaken about the date. Yeah, this is 98, May 16, 98. And according to this, it cost $5,000. That's a lot. Oh, I got some cloud cover now. So it cooled off a little bit. Yeah, I remember building this thing. I call it the Midnight Bridge because I was working second shift. I think my wife was in the Philippines at that time, by herself, if I remember right, because I don't remember her helping me. And I did it by myself mostly, all the form work, and the other, I had to have a track hose set in the couple culverts here that I covered up with concrete. But I set all the form work up at night. It was, I call it moonlight because, did I say moonlight or midnight? Moonlight Bridge, because I was using the light of the moon to do the work after I came home from work in town. Anyway, I don't know. I think it might have been a surprise when my wife came home from the Philippines to find this bridge here. I may have told her, I don't know. But anyway, it was done. Yeah. Anyway, even the calves are down in there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be one more somewhere. Somewhere, I don't know where, but it's somewhere. Anyway, I gotta get back to work cutting grass while I got some cloud cover. Found the fifth one. It's right behind this cow. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, then there's one right, but that's probably her calf from this year. Well, I got something done. Let's get some more done. Well, this part's done. Even the outside I got cut. Yeah, I've got a nice cloud now. Sun's over there though. But it's getting covered up. That's good. Yeah. Now I gotta cut here. The last time I cut in sections, I cut sections to the post all the way, and then I cut the middle section between those two posts, two utility poles, and then the last section was back there. But this time I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to go all the way down and then come all the way back, and then go from there. Yeah. I don't want to make too many stops. Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Well, I can't mow the outside over here unless I was to move this post in a ways. Yeah, I could have done that. It's too late now. I ain't gonna do that much work. I'll just get the weed sprayer and keep spraying those weeds. Keep them under control. Okay, I think this is all I'm going to cut. I know last time I cut all the way back and pushed it all the way up underneath the fence, which helped a little bit to keep some of the weeds down. But today I'm just going to do 2 pass. After I cut this one, I'm going to, after I cut to the post, I'm going to come back and then go against the fence and push it all the way in more. Yeah, 2 cuts is enough to keep the cattle from pushing on the fence. There's the creek crossing, but there's no water flowing right now. Still water standing in the creek, but there's a bunch of that phlox, that purple flower, wildflower. There's also some black-eyed Susans in there. They don't have no aroma. Hey, look, I found some elderberries. I may have something to pick this year. They're turning red, I think. Won't be long to be ripe. Maybe the end of August. I had some here a couple years ago, but the township mowed them all down. Although I did harvest some before they did that. Same over there, a patch there. But anyway, I cut two swats here, and then I decided before this stuff gets too big, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Maybe if I cut it, they won't bother cutting this again. Maybe. Yeah, because maybe next year, the elderberries that are growing in here, they'll come back and have fruit on them next year. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I already cut a path near the ditch. I'm just going to blow it all this way, like I did before. Oh, I'm almost done. I got to push some more over to the side under the fence. But I just stopped because my engine was sputtering a little bit. Clean the air filter. And I've seen this too. That's nice looking. Blue sky surrounded by clouds. Ain't that something? And there's some blue skies out here too. But I like having this cloud above me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps the sun off me. Actually, the sun's over here somewhere. Okay, let's get back to work. Well, I got one more pass to make to push the cut grass under the fence. It's not so much for them to eat it, but it'll help keep the weeds down. Maybe. That'll do. Huh, it just started to rain. Real light, just a sprinkle, but it's still water. I'm gonna see if I can finish that in there. Yeah, before the grass gets too wet to cut. Yeah, it's coming out of this kind of cloud here. It's raining harder now. Let me get to the other end. The raindrops are getting bigger. I'm gonna see what I can do here. I'll at least make one more cut. We'll see. If it gets too wet, I'll just quit. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but I got it done. And now I'm going back to the house. I'm not going to cut nothing by the house. It's too wet. But this is a nice surprise. I like the rain. Well, at least I got this part done. Yeah, at least I got it done today. This was the most important one. Okay, let's head back to the house before I get soaked. It's raining now. I'm almost home though. Let's get out of the rain. Well, I made it. At least there's no lightning with this. It's just rain. Yeah, it's coming down pretty good. Don't know how long it's going to last though. But it's nice to have some rain. I was just hoping for some rain this morning because it was so dry when I first started cutting. Yeah. mowing. Yeah, this one just started to overflow. That's as far as it got. And that one's not even half full yet. What? I was wrong about that. Now there's thunder. Now I heard some thunder. I think the cows like it too. Keeps the flies under control. Yeah. The flies have to stop flying. Yeah. And it wasn't hot today either. Except when the sun was shining strong. So that wasn't very often. Well, guess I'm not cutting the front yard today. Okay. It's collecting water again. But it's still overflowing for some reason. Even though it's coming out there, still overflowing. Oh well. Well, I got home just in time. Just starting to get wet when I got home. And then it really started to come down. I pulled into my driveway. Well, because I won't have to water those lemongrass today. That one there. That one over there is getting smothered. Yeah, I got to do something with them sweet potato vines. I got to cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them back. Cut them back. Away from the lemongrass. Oh, it's starting to slow down now. Yeah, rain's starting to slow down. Well, that's probably all I'm going to do today. It's going to be too wet to do anything else. Especially on such grass. But if it's dry enough tomorrow, I'll cut tomorrow. But I'm just glad I got some rain finally. The pastures needed it. Just to help the grass go back a little bit more. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I wonder if I'll get copyright for that. Oh boy! Here it comes! Here it comes! Yeah, I'm getting the downpour now. Well, I don't think it's going to fill up the pond from that too much. So this will give everything a drink. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to check the cat. Not really great. I don't know. Oh! Mama cotton didn't like it. I don't know about her babies. I may have to move them. Now, hopefully they'll crawl to a higher spot. I think she got crowded out. Rained out. Can't look inside, so I don't know. I'm hoping the water is draining away from the cat, the kittens anyway. At least I hope they have to do. I put that plastic jug there to help divert some of the water, but probably not enough. I should have moved. Should probably move it now. I can see a white in there, white foot. A white something. But I think it's drier in there. I don't think she came out because of the rain. She came out because I was coming up. She always does that. She always does that. And I'm gonna go come out the door. She always turns up to me. Okay, cat. That's still only 80 degrees, so that's good. Rain's slowing down now. So I'm going to go ahead and dry off. I'm more wet. So I have to cover up my lawnmower seat. So the cats don't scratch it. Now I hear thunder. So there was something. At least I got some rain, that's good. But this is the 430 radar. Had a hard time getting this to come up because I had lost internet because of the rain. But now the rain stopped, and I think that's the area that I got the rain out of. I don't think I got any of that. That's too far away. It was raining about half hour ago, around 4 p.m. But then, like I said, I lost my internet, so I couldn't get it. But I got it now, even though it's late. I thought I would have been bigger than that, but oh well. I wish I would have got some of that. Although, not the heavy stuff. Not too much. Just enough to water the pasture grass, that's all. Anyway, that's what I got now. I just zoomed in on the rain that I got. I don't know what it looked like when it was raining over me, but I think that's where it came from. Well, the sun came out, but the temperature is still the same. While it was raining, I put that umbrella there to keep some of the rain off of the kittens. And I also moved that pressure cooker. That's an old pressure cooker. I don't know where I got it from. It's either an auction or I got it from the farm. I don't know. But nobody was using it anymore. I tried canning a long time ago, but it didn't work. Anyway, I moved that over so cat can just go right in that way. Yeah, that kept some of the water off. I guess I'll leave it there until I can find something better, or until she moves them. Yeah, there's her kittens. Her kittens are back in there. Now she can go in and out easier. Yeah. This is a counterweight to keep my door shut, but I just leave it open now. Okay, let's take a look at the kittens. I can't go in as far as I did before. But they're moving around. It's a little wet in there, but not too bad. Not too bad. If they get too wet, I guess they can crawl up on the edge. Anyway, they're okay. I thought she might move them now that it got rained on. Oh, the cat's got water again. Or a cat. And that's got water in it too. Yeah, I don't think it rained that much, but a little bit is better than nothing. I'll check the bucket, but I doubt if there's much in it. Probably just enough to cover the bottom of the bucket. Now what? There's cattle are out eating again. A little earlier today. Well, it's around 5 p.m. There's all the cattle. There's one way out there, and then the bull, and this old heifer, and the old mama cow. Yeah, they must have something to eat. There must be something in there to eat besides the weeds. I can see some grass on this hill here. Yeah, they don't eat as much up here they do down there. Yeah, pond's still low, so that rain didn't really do nothing to fill it up. I think that pond's just about dried up too. That little bitty one. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to take the lawnmower in here and at least mow some paths just to see what's underneath that weeds. Okay. Okay. Well, this is comfortable. It's not hot at all. Just right. Well, rain stopped. Yeah, it's cleared up now. Well, I'll be cutting that tomorrow. Too wet today. Water's still dripping off the trees here. Yeah, comfortable temperature right now. The air temperature is pretty comfortable, but oh, that sun is still warm. Yeah, when it hits me. Yeah, the sun's pretty warm. The flowers are still looking good. Yeah, got them in a water bottle. Those are phlox, wild phlox. The bucket, my rain gauge bucket. There's just enough water in there to cover the bottom. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch. Not much, but something. So that's good. Cooler on this side with the wind blowing in from the east. Oh, I can see the walnuts on the trees. These are 2 walnut trees. I can see them. Plenty of nuts on them. Yeah. Well, not much else I can do today. Grass is too wet to mow. And I can hear thunder in the distance to the northwest. Yeah. So it might rain. It might have a chance to rain again tonight. So we'll see. I could sure use it. This little bit of rain will help the grass grow a little bit. Just a little bit.